position. No one's done it. You think they know our name?
The Maryland Terrapins have advanced to play in the Spokane Regional Round at Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena in Spokane, Washington.
Spokane! Let's go!
Look up the restaurants.
All right.
Let's look up the restaurants. Exactly.
Don't rock back and forth.
All right. You're on the right.
Mr. Nicholas, he is not even concerned about it. Over here. We need you. Melina. It was open. Sir, the door is open.
It does this. Woo!
So it doesn't lock.
I'm joking. It'll lock one place.
Because I can't swim. Y'all see that power?
No, it locks when I start it.
I read all about it. What did it say, Tori? You said it. Washington's electricity source.
Oh, that's so pretty, guys.
Still here and still alive, so that's good, but the site, it was really pretty, and I got a few pictures on my phone, and I didn't realize how pretty Spokane was, so it was cool to see. I'm glad Tori made me do it. I thought she put my life in danger at first, but I realized she was just trying to show me something cool.
People always told me I should spend money on experiences and not clothes and shoes. So I thought that was worth $7.50. I got a good experience out of that. Y'all think Duke sightseeing? Well, I mean, I think it's all about having fun. I mean, we love each other off the court as well. So, I mean, we know how to lock in on the court, but then also just, enjoy the experience being here. I mean, it's a great thing that we're here, so we just soak it all in.
Tomorrow I'm looking forward to getting the win against Duke, so that will really solidify this trip and make it even more fun.
Okay. All right. Quote from the Raleigh newspaper. Okay. If we allow them to speed us up and play that tempo, it could be disastrous. All right. It's true. So let's look at it. Albany game. Sped them up, bucket. Right here. When I got thinking about it, I was up at like 1 o'clock this morning. I was telling them I woke up again at 3. One thing that kept burning me up was the fact that you're going to compare us to North Carolina, right? You're going to compare us to Mississippi State, right? You can sit there, if you do, you can sit there and watch Carolina. You can sit there and watch Mississippi State. You can sit there and look at our games versus other people and think you know what you're about to face, right? Some of that stuff ain't on the scout. You can't see it on the finger, right? You can't see the effort. You can't see the heart. You can't see the sacrifice for everybody we got in this room, all right? So when you think you know what you're about to face, you don't know, all right? And understand, if they feel that we're their rival, they ain't even on our level. They ain't even on our level because our rivalry is great. Our rivalry ain't Duke. All right? So let's go out here and show everybody how great we can be because that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? It ain't about Duke. All right? It's about Maryland. Like Coach said, it's about Maryland basketball, baby. Let's go get it done. All right? Let's go.
She just told me to shoot with confidence. She told me just to be able to sustain the energy that we have and that she needed me to come in. So I just basically I just tried to listen to her advice and it worked out in my favor.
Whatever, Sean.
Yeah! Do this. You guys want to do that?
You guys.
How much fun was that? I mean, a ton of fun. I mean, and again, I mean, you controlled that from start to finish. You controlled that in the second half. Phenomenal job. And just to see our unselfishness. I mean, you know, Kiera, defensively, are you kidding me? Like, phenomenal job. And again, that swagger, that feeds off. You guys forced me into that. You forced me into it. Nice job.
This group is so special. I mean, I don't even know how else to describe it. We're just a special group. It's just a group of selfless girls, women that just want to be able to win at all costs. And I feel like each night we bought into whatever it needs for us to be able to get that win. Whatever is working for us in that day, we're going for it. And we just want everyone to be successful because we're just as successful as each player.
You know, the big thing at Maryland, you know, we're built for March. I mean, that's what, you know, we work to instill all year when you talk about being ready for this moment. And so this team's on a mission. And this team, you know, wants to continue playing. They want to continue fighting for each other. And we want to take this as far as we can.
We're putting signs up because there was an article in the Tennessee newspaper that said that the Lady Volunteers see Spokane region as a long detour, quote, to the Final Four. We don't quite like that.
We actually came across, you know, a headline by Tennessee. Well, obviously the detour stops here. Detour stops here.
Okay. Now, you know, I looked at the numbers. I took her back to the numbers and she won a challenge, okay? So here you go, all right? Versus RPI top 25, Tennessee is 7-4, we are 10-1. RPI top 50, Tennessee is 14-5, we are 19-1. Strength of schedule, Tennessee has the 12th hardest schedule in the nation. We have the 9th hardest schedule in the nation. So again, don't let TV get you all screwed up in the head when they throw people. She has no clue what she's talking about. All right, so again, guys, we have every edge. We got to bounce on it and hammer them. We got to hammer them.
Do you feel like these guys are better than Duke? Are they better than Rutgers? Okay, so what's our problem? I mean, they're not hurting us in transition, so pound the glass, all right? Pound the glass. And again, I mean, you're missing a great part of the game. You're missing a great part of the game in terms of being who you are. You haven't played. And so think about it. You have yet to play how you need to play, and we're up 1. But listen, okay? And this is where you got to understand. We throw away the first half, all right? We throw away, and our defense kept us in the game. Our defense kept us in the game. So understand, when we go out, all right, and we lock into a mentality that we know is our mentality, we can't be denied. So you got to understand, when we go out for the next 20 minutes, you got to make a decision. You have to make a decision right now in this locker room. How bad do you want this game? How bad do you want this game? If you want this game, then you are going to trust what got you here. You are going to trust the system. When an outlet goes, I'm going to run the floor every time because that's what goes in our system, because I can beat him down the court. I'm going to push in tempo every single time in transition. When I get to be all over the glass, I'm going to pound the glass because there's no one that can match my intensity on the glass. You do what you do that got you here. Well, you defend, you rebound, and you run, and you play Maryland basketball. Let's go. It's really incredible. I mean, when you talk about back-to-back Final Fours for us, to have only one senior, the youth, the experience we received last year, but nobody had any expectations for this team going into this year with everything that we had lost. So just great pride when you talk about our consistency and the tradition that we're building.
We are the semifinals champions, my friend. We keep on fighting till the end.
Tampa Bay, let's give a warm round of applause for the Maryland Terrapins.
So, we're going to the Final Four salute, but we're going to the beach. I mean, our ticket says that there will be local cuisine, beach games, photo opportunities, and boat rides. Oh, and we heard it's a fireworks show, so who doesn't like fireworks? You look pretty nice. You cleaned up very well.
First and
foremost, we want to welcome you to the 2015 Women's Final Four. We want to welcome you, your family, and all of your friends to this event. This is about you having the time to relax and mingle and be amongst your team, but also take the time to potentially get to know the other teammates. This is not about teams, it's not about conferences, it truly is about you. And these are times you will never forget.
Chloe, the weather woman, reporting to you live from Tampa Bay. And the weather report, well, as you can see, it's sunny and beautiful. I'm here with my two lovely teammates, and you know, we're the cutest team here. That's all I have to say. Chloe, the weather woman, back to you in the studio.
Well, we are on this beautiful boat looking for dolphins, because I like dolphins. I got to play with the sparklers today. That was really fun. And now I'm going to find a dolphin. So this is just the greatest day of my life.
Yeah, it's so relaxing to be able to spend time with our family and friends and take in all of this.
I like being outdoors. I think it's really fun.
Now it's just us with our family. We're just relaxing out in boat rides, having fun out here, being in a little, what's this called? Hammock.
We still get to dress cute. Like, look at us.
Like, hey, hello.
Let me tell you what was so fun. First off, there were fireworks. The teams interacted. That was cool. They had great food. They had mac and cheese, brisket. They didn't have dessert, but that's okay. Maybe next year they'll have ice cream. But overall, it was a great time. Now it's back to business, though.
Did you leave everything out there tonight? Did you compete tonight? Yeah, you competed. Yeah, you competed. They're a great team. All right, they're a phenomenal team. And we'll close that gap. I'm not worried about that. But I'm most proud of the fact that you competed and you left every single thing out there. And for those of you who are returning, fuel it. Fuel it just like you did last summer in terms of the next step that you want to make, because it was a heck of a run in terms of where we're going.
Obviously it's tough because we wanted to come in here and, you know, pull off a big upset. You know, no one expected us, you know, to even do anything this year. Coming back from a Final Four last year, we're losing Alyssa, we're losing most of our seniors, and just to get back to a Final Four when no one expected us at all is just a great accomplishment, and I'm so proud of my team.
Even though, you know, this loss hurts, but it doesn't take away from what we've done all season. We've made history, we put our mark in Maryland's rule book, all that stuff. So we've done everything that we could. So at this point, I mean, yes, this hurts, but we can walk away saying we've done and we put our mark in Maryland for the rest of our lives. So that's something we can kind of be happy about and smile about.
Throughout the whole time, we just kept fighting and fighting, and that's all you can ask. UConn is a great team, and today they won, but we can't wait to see them in the future.
Thank you for one heck of a ride this season. Are you kidding me? I'll tell you, when I go back, you know, sometime when I'm old and retired, you guys are going to be the team that's separated of all the teams that I've been able to coach a heck of a year. And I know tonight, all right, you don't want to hear that because I know what kind of competitors are in this locker room. But I'll tell you what, I mean, when you talk about what you accomplished this year as a team, nobody expected you to do what you did this season. And I told some of you guys that, I mean, most of you guys know as you return, all right, we're going to be back in this situation. We will be back competing for a title. But I want to give you perspective. Think about it, all right? We had 3 losses this season, all right? 3. 2 of the 3 came from the 2 teams that are going to be playing in the national championship game. That's pretty darn good, guys. That's a heck of a season. But let me tell you something. If you ever want to take a page out of anyone's book, you take a page out of her book. You take a page out of her book, how she lived her career. How she lived her career. Because in your career, right, you're going to have ups and downs. You're going to have things that happen to you. All right, we all have had that. You're going to have highs and you're going to have lows. But you think about what she left in terms of her mark, in terms of her fight for her 5 years. And I couldn't be more proud of you and every single player on this team. The bond you guys created this season, you will have each other for a lifetime. So when you move on and we're supporting you every step of the way, you will have your sisters with you every step of the way.
Family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Family.